Every pro wants to win a TI. It doesn't matter who they are or where they're from. After all, the glory associated with winning TI is much greater than the glory of winning any other tournament. Year after year, hundreds and hundreds of players spend hours practicing for that single shot. Many of these players we all see coming, but some of them we don't. Today, we take a look at the top 10 SEA players who are most likely to make it to TI this year. Number 10. IceIceIce. IceIceIce has been playing Dota for over 12 years now. During this time, he's played in two different regions, China and Southeast Asia. He's also gone on to form his own organization. At the same time, he has the same amount of experience as some of the oldest players in the scene. Yet, the one thing that has always escaped him is winning a TI. So far, he's at least made it to every single TI, except the 7th one. As of now, he's playing under the banner of Fnatic, who recently underwent a roster shuffle. He is perhaps the only player that almost every SEA fan wants to see win a TI. Number 9. Ohaiyo. Much like IceIceIce, Ohaiyo has also been around for ages. At a time when SEA was starved for brilliant offlane players, Ohaiyo was a shining gem. He's played for numerous prestigious organizations, such as Orange, Titan, and Fnatic. His two biggest achievements came from the time he spent playing in Orange and Fnatic, a 3rd place finish with Orange at TI3 and a 4th place finish with Fnatic at TI6. Since then, he's not really had a lot of success, and some attribute it to him being past his prime. While Ohaiyo has been absent from the last 2 TIs, discounting a veteran like him is not a wise move. Recently, he played alongside Mushi in Brothers United. This makes us feel confident that he's very likely to reach TI10. Number 8. Kuku. Of course this guy is in the list. He's practically the reason why you clicked on this video. Regardless, Kuku is one of those players that shows up at the exact moment you don't expect him to. Take TI6 for example. TNC was supposed to be eliminated in the group stages. However, they managed to make it to the playoffs and eliminated OG, where Kuku absolutely dumpstered Miracle in the later stages of each game.
Will it be enough? Kuku still there in the corner. It's very caught too. Kuku right next to it. They're telling it to go down. They're buyback. They're going for the tip on. Amber's out. Arabia's gone. Is this it? Has TNC done the impossible? 2-time major winners. You are gone.
To have such an inexperienced player going toe-to-toe with one of the best mid laners at the time is absolutely absurd. Needless to say, Kuku has come a long way since then and has attended every single TI since TI5. Now that he switched to Geek Fam, he's back to playing with his former teammate Raven, and it's very likely that we'll see him make it to TI, either through the open qualifiers or through the DPC circuit. Number 7. Chrissy. Those who have been around for a while would recognize this name instantly. And for those who haven't, Chrissy is the former alias of the star player DJ. We all remember the clutch black holes.
There's the black hole from the low ground on to 3. Sep as well as MM1 are going to get 2 down, 3 dead. Mushi gets a double kill. DJ, are you kidding me, from the low ground? DJ, God.
DJ has proved that he's not only a good mid player, but also a great position 4. Perhaps it was this knowledge that he acquired while playing mid that helped him become the position 4 player he is today. He rose to fame back in 2016 when he played at TI6 with Fnatic. There, he eliminated Kuroki's team Liquid and the Korean madman MVP Phoenix. As of now, he's playing under the same organization with IceIceIce at the Dream League Major. Honestly, it would be more surprising if he somehow doesn't make it to TI this year. Number 6. Midone. Now, this is going to be one of the dicier predictions in the list, since at the time of recording this video, Midone doesn't even have a proper team. However, that doesn't take away from the fact that Midone is an amazing mid player. He's probably one of the best, if not the best mid laner that SEA currently has. For him to not be offered a spot in any major SEA team is highly unlikely. Regardless, we ourselves doubt that Midone would want to sit out a TI.
When am I going back to the pro scene? When I'm ready to win TI, yes, I will go.
After all, he's earned quite a name for himself during his time in Secret. For now, he's been taking it easy. He streams every now and then and plays the odd qualifier too. Recently, Zai from Team Secret revealed why Midone left the team.
A large part of the reason was that he wanted to take a lot of time off. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but kind of like one of the reasons he gave to us was, I mean, there's so much travel for him these last 2 years. For him on Secret, it was like we had to play qualifiers from Europe, any boot camps, any tournaments that were in Europe. He had to travel from Malaysia, back and forth and so on. So I think it was just really exhausting for him at some point.
Here's to hoping that we get to see more of Midone at this TI. Remember this?
Empire that we saw in the first game. Now the Aegis was denied as well.
Or perhaps you remember this.
Can he actually get the kill on Roshan? He got it. Whoa, whoa, what?
Yeah, he denied. What?
What?
Bulba?
Bulba,
No!
please!
Well, meet the man who started it all with this.
Way to continue to farm up and then just deal with this Aegis when it comes out. Should be on the hands of Mushi and in fact goes to the hands of Windrunner. Nope. Did not. What?
They denied it. They failed.
Oh! Oh!
We see a lot of rares being given out for witnessing.
Memes aside, KYXY was one of the core players back in Orange Esports in 2013, where they eliminated the top dogs of the tournament. He was the man who dominated Southeast Asia back in 2014 under the banner of TI10, racking up wins in Southeast Asia like it was freaking candy. He went incognito after TI5 when he failed to achieve platform finishes at premium tier LAN events. However, since then he's returned with the Singaporean team Reality Rift. Overall, it's been quite a while since we've seen KYXY at any premium LAN tournament, but hopefully we'll catch a glimpse of him at the upcoming international. Number 4. 23 Savage. The 17-year-old wonder kid from Thailand has got heads turning. He nearly qualified for TI9 under Team Genesbris and had almost no prior LAN experience. He's currently playing for Fnatic. He did have small stints here and there with Team EVOS, but nothing too significant. So, if we were to place a bet, we'd put our money on Savage. If you want to know more about how he broke into the competitive scene, we actually spoke to the guy, so click on the link to check that out. Before we move into the top 3, I've been looking at some other numbers, and it's telling me that 95% of you guys who watch our videos don't hit the subscribe button. So do hit the subscribe button to support us, so even we can make it to TI. Michael Ross Jr., better known as NinjaBoogie, is a 27-year-old Filipino position 5 player who rose to prominence after he captained Team Mineski to a win at the Dota 2 Asia Championships 2018. However, before he became a captain of the prestigious organization, he actually played under Rave alongside DJ. They even qualified for the first edition of the Dota 2 Asia Championships. There, they were eliminated in 56th place by the Chinese team Big God. As of now, he's not playing under any organization, but he did have a brief stint in the Dream League Major Season 13 Open Qualifiers alongside Midone in the team SEA Monkeys. He's made it to the last 2 TIs, and we're pretty sure that he'll make it to this one too. Number 2. Raven. Raven is one of the original members of the TNC roster that eliminated OG at TI6. Did we mention he was barely 17 at the time? Yeah, this kid's somewhat of a prodigy. At first, Raymond didn't see a whole lot of success, as he only participated in regional tournaments and won some of them. However, TNC participated in every qualifier they could, and eventually made it to TI6. Soon after TI6 ended, Raven jumped ship to Fnatic, but we all know how long that lasted. He returned to TNC. However, the results he had over a period of time was somewhat inconsistent. After he was done with TNC, he started playing for Lotac, but that stint didn't last too long either. Since then, he switched teams to GeekFam and is now playing with his old teammate Kuku. Given that the duo are back together, it's highly likely that we'll get to see them at this TI. Number 1. There are few players in SEA that are as widely revered as Mushi. He's been playing Dota since 2005 and has a lot to show for it. He started off as a carry for Orange back in 2011, and during TI2, he gained a lot of fame for playing one of the best Morphlings at the time. However, it wasn't until TI3 that he would finally gain the respect he deserved. Placing second at the 1v1 championship and placing third overall with his team Orange, he had left quite a mark at the tournament. His skills earned him a spot in Team DK, the legendary roster that dominated the era after TI3 leading up to TI4. Since then, he's bagged 2 top 4 finishes at TI, one at TI4 and the other at TI6. You see, Mushi didn't make it to TI7. At TI8, he reached, but he didn't perform as well. And once again at TI9, he did not make the cut. A veteran like him missing out TI has to hurt. Since then, he's been hopping teams, going from Aster to Geek Fam to Tigers and whatnot. However, quite recently, he reunited with his old teammate Ohaiyo and played with him under the banner of Brothers United. The duo of Ohaiyo and Mushi has actually seen a lot of success as they played under the banners of Team Orange, Team Titan, and even Fnatic. The odds that Mushi remains in such a state of limbo until the coming TI is highly unlikely. Therefore, he's our pick for a face that we are likely to see at TI10. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Hit like, subscribe, you know what to do. See you in the next one.